Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Where are we? That's what you're wondering. Well, we're lost somewhere in Tremathusa village. That's at the top of Paphos. It's sort of the village before Tala. And we've just delivered a car back to a gentleman on the bank holiday in Cyprus because, of course, Mr. Paul is open 7 days a week. If you've got a car with some bodywork damage on it, if you've got a car with some mechanical problems, or perhaps you want to buy a car, get in touch with Mr. Paul and we'll do our very, very best to help you. We will indeed. Downtown Cato, Tremathusa, on a truly, truly spectacular morning indeed, although the sky is looking a little touchy muchiness of grey. But, well, the temperature, if you're wondering, you know, perhaps if your name is Miss Dawn, you've got a husband called Mr. Sean, a little dog who's called Sir Bobo, and a nice little cat called Lady Daisy. The temperature, if you're curious to know, is 30 degrees and it's 20 to 12 local time. So that's not bad, is it? We're living in downtown paradise. All that's missing is you. So you know what you do? Get yourself on a big bird or a canoe. Start paddling like crazy. Paphos Cyprus, the island of love. Marika and me, well, we're quite simply waiting for you. So we're going to come up this road now and we're going to join the main road from Tala village to the top of Masoi, in other words, the top of Paphos. So let's stop monkeying around with all these names that no one understands. Tala village, most people know. Top of Paphos, most people know. So this is the main road from the top of Paphos that takes you to Tala, or Kamaris if your name is Sir Philip and you've got a partner in crime and her name is Miss Cleater. Well, Lady Cleater, isn't it? All the way from downtown in India. Yes, and she knows a thing or two about the Shivarai. I bet she does. Now, Sir Phil, hope you're doing well. Hopefully you're not having heart failure walking up and down because the temperature, it's a bit high. On top of that, it's a bit humid. If ever you need a lift, you let us know and I'll come and pick you up and transport you to Paya, and you can walk back from Paya to Tala, no problem. Ever you fancy a coffee? Well, you know where to find us, in the Atlas Coffee Shop at the crossroads just down here. And this time I think the coffee's on you, if I remember rightly, or is it on me? I'm not sure. You can tip it on my head, I don't mind. That's Sir Philip, living all the way up in Kamaris. He's a superstar, he really, really is. And now and again we get to sit down and have a chat. And he gives me some insights and tells me what to do on the channel. And said, look, it's nuts in Paphos, and it certainly is. Here we are at the main crossroads with the main road from the top of Paphos that takes you to, well, all the way out to Polis if you keep going. Now, if you look carefully here, there's a black Mercedes in the middle of the road. Now, I thought he was trying to join the traffic. No, there's no one in the car. He's gone into the bakery. See? Lateral thinking when it comes to parking in downtown Paphos. If you need to park somewhere in Paphos, well, wherever you need to park, that's where you park. It's that simple. Don't worry about the traffic wardens. Most of them you either know or they're your cousin or your nephew, so they're not going to give you a parking ticket. The only people they're looking to give you parking tickets to are these naughty people from other countries with red plates on their cars. So if you've got a red plate, please make sure that you park very proficiently, shall we say, in the correct manner. But there we are, nice black Mercedes, C-Class Mercedes. I know a gentleman in the UK who's got one of those, although he's got a bigger bottom on it because he's in the estate version. Yes, I'm talking to you, Mr. Justin Mack, and of course Tracy Mack, his partner in crime. And they're coming to Paphos quite soon, to be honest, and I'm going to pick them up from the airport, and I'm not going to charge them a single penny because they're going to bring me some rock, and of course they are superstar members on a little channel known as Marika and Me. And hopefully their driveway is coming along nicely, and hopefully Miss Tracy is getting off her crutches soon, and hopefully Mr. J Mac has forgiven her for clipping the front end of his Mercedes. Not laughing at you, I'm laughing with you. There we are. Uptown Paphos, if you stick with us, we're going to descend through Midtown Paphos, and we're going to get towards the old town of Paphos. You notice there's quite a lot of traffic and it's all coming one way, as you may have noticed. Why? Well, we're in a national shutdown in Paphos. This is party time for all the locals. Most businesses are closed and everyone is headed in one direction, and that direction is a beach. So they're all going out towards Polis, these guys. Look at it, gridlock in downtown Paphos. Dizzy Blonde, if you're watching, feast your eyes and digest. Luckily, we're going the right way. Well, we're going the wrong way in their minds, but we're going the right way because there's no traffic. Look at these guys, oh my God. They're going to be queuing here for hours. It's like this every single year, by the way. Here's the police coming up, and they're looking very frustrated. That's Pambush driving. I know what's going to happen. He's going to get to the roundabout, and then they're going to start to stop traffic, allow traffic, stop traffic, allow traffic, because this is going to gridlock all the way down to the harbour. And the police don't like that. They really, really don't. So they get up there and they sort things out, and they wave their truncheons around. And if you argue with them, guess what? They get the gun out. Oh yeah. They don't shoot people very often, but now and again, if you're naughty, naughty, naughty. Here he comes. Here comes the Gumbaru. And they're coming up to sort out this traffic. And they're saying, what is going on? All you stupid, stupid people wanting to go to the beach at the same time. Well, this is the national holiday. There we go. This is the big, 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 big day off. Everywhere's closed. So everybody wants to go to the beach at the same time. There we go. Now, Onyx Cars is coming up on the right. If you fancy buying a Bugatti Veyron or something lesser like a Rolls Royce or a Bentley, that's the map for you. You want a BMW or a Nissan, there's Pulacutus, and then there's Andy Phillips. He sells lesser cars, you know, second-hand cars, 5 or 6 years old, terrible old cars. Oh my God. But I tell you what, there's more money in selling old cars than there actually is in new cars. This is the misconception with the motor trade. All these big fancy dealers, BMW, Porsche, yeah, they make a couple of bob selling you a new car, don't get me wrong, but the real money is in the servicing and the warranty claims when you bring the car back. That's where their money is. Whereas in the second-hand car market, if you buy the cars at the right price and you're choosy on the part exchanges that you take, you can make a couple of bob now and again. That's a fact. There we go. Now, so what's the price of benzene? Let's have a look. €1.61.9. It's creeping up again, you know. This price of this fuel is going up and up and up. And on that note, if you're wondering how the channel is funded, it's all down to you guys, and we do appreciate each and every action that you make. A lot of people like to click through to our About page and go through to the Buy Me a Coffee platform. Yes, Buy Me a Coffee, Marika and me, you Google it, and up it will come. Totally safe, totally secure. And it allows you to buy us a virtual coffee, or 2 or 3, or as many as you wish, as a thank you, as a gesture, as a salute, as perhaps a motivational way to get us to make a special video for you. It could be for your birthday, it could be for an anniversary, it could be for a special hotel storming, who knows. You might want me to call your cat in, but that video could be coming for you very, very soon indeed. You can also choose to become a superstar member on the Buy Me a Coffee platform of the little channel known as Marika and me. €10 a month, chump change, that's all it is. And then you can forget all about it. It's done once and for all, and of course that will keep us afloat. And what do you get? Well, a special title, special shout out, mentions and extra privileges especially for you. You can also help us out on YouTube itself, where you've got the thumbs up, that tells YouTube that you like us, doesn't cost you a penny. You've got the thumbs down, well, doesn't really bother us. Scroll across, and of course you've got the shorts button, you've got the downloads button, and there's a nice big heart-shaped button with a little red $sign in the middle, and that's the thanks button. Hit that once or twice, perhaps if your name is Sir Derek Scully, and you come into Paphos with your LaBouffe, we thank you very, very much indeed. Now, on with the show. Where are we? Well, this is the crossroads where Masoi Avenue meets mid-down Paphos. If you take a left, well, you can go to the General Hospital in less than a kilometre. You can keep going to Limassol in 68, or if you want to go to Nicosia, that's where no one is at the moment because we've all come to Paphos, it's only 146 kilometres. In plain English, that's around about, what, 95 miles or thereabouts. It's like going from, let me think, Chester to Birmingham. Who do I know who lives in Birmingham? Well, I know one or two people who live in Birmingham. Great friend of mine lives in Birmingham, and one of these days I'll be knocking on his door. Now, where are we? Downtown Paphos, that's where we are, and we're heading through the metropolis, and as you can see there's not a lot going on because there's not a lot of places open, just coffee shops. So once this video's over, I'm going to go and buy one of those virtual coffees and have a nice little drinky poos, and perhaps I might even do a little bit of Romeo and Juliet-ing while I'm digesting that caffeine and thinking of those two lords all the way in damp Cardiff. Yes, Lord Jeremy, Lord Simon, good morning to you. Oh my goodness. Red traffic lights, Miss Andrea, what's going on? You and your peacock. I tell you, I'm stuck at red traffic lights again. So I tell you what, we'll take this opportunity to do a shout out to some of the people that like to watch the show now and again. A very good morning to the girl in charge. Of course, that's our girl Dame Anne, who's residing in downtown Hartlepool. Hopefully she had a great meal with her friend Mr. Peter. Well, he's a Sir now, Sir Peter. Hope they had a great birthday celebration and didn't get drunk on the Diet Coke. None of that Pepsi rubbish for them. No. They're true channel supporters. Big shout out to a superstar in downtown Birmingham, Mr. Paul. Welcome to the channel. I'm sure I'm tickling you to death. Big shout out to some of the stars all the way down in downtown Cornwall. Oh yeah, Lady Sharon and of course Sir Philip. A very good morning to you. All the way in downtown York. Oh yeah, Lady Rachel and the Cheshire Cat man, her partner in crime, and our great friend. I'm not stopping at these, Andrea. I refuse. I'm going through on red. There you go. Of course, that's Sir Jason. A good morning to you. List goes on and on, lady. Oh, so sweet, Caroline. Good morning to you, and of course, the one and only, the legend, the superstar, the Breitling catalogue consumer, shall we say, the one and only Lord Nigel Big Guns. Absolute superstars. You'd like to come back and watch the show now and again. Paul Dunn, great pleasure to have met you last night. Sorry, Dodd, I made a mistake there. I've got a friend called Paul Dunn as well, if you understand me. Paul Dodd, all the way from downtown Connersky with his beautiful wife with a great Welsh name, Miss Kerris. A good morning to you. Hopefully you're having a great holiday in Paphos, and we wish you a safe trip back to Connersky, and we wish you a great day back in that place building those big birds, Mr. Paul. We do. Where are we? We're at a new roundabout. This is a new thing in Cyprus, by the way. Roundabouts. What do you do with a roundabout? I don't know. Normally you go the wrong way, isn't it? And one of these days I'll go around that roundabout the wrong way, especially for Mr. Neil, who's now a sir, as we know, and he's got a beauty in his life. And she's always been a lady, and of course that's Lady Ali. And now and again, he's going to contemplate going up to get some flowers and bring her back to the love of his life, and she'll make his breakfast for him in the morning. And of course, Sir Brian, well, he'll be dancing and prancing in the lounge. Excited to be watching Marika and me on the big screen. I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you do like what you see, well, you know what you do. Hit the like, click that subscribe. Doesn't cost you a penny, by the way. Just tells YouTube that you like us, and perhaps that they should recommend us to one or two more people, like some people in downtown Birmingham. You know, lots of friends in downtown Birmingham. I do like Birmingham, actually. Been there a few times, and I'll be going there again very soon indeed. Look at that. That over there is Kennedy Square, the bus station, well, temporary, and a big car park and a big taxi rank. And if you want to get some money, well, there's the Paphos Cyprus on the right. If you don't got any money in your account, pop in with a plastic gun and a balaclava, and normally they'll chuck you 10,000 or so chump change to us people who live in Cyprus. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again very soon on the little channel known as Marika